everybody, it's Michelle here again with I'm a Mommy. Happy Monday. I hope you guys all had a fabulous weekend. I know I did. On Saturday, I attempted to run my first 5K ever in my entire life. I guess I did one when I was 12 in elementary, but I don't think that really counts because I didn't even know what was going on. But I didn't really train for this one either, so it didn't turn out as great as I had hoped it would turn out. But running a 5K has been a goal of mine for such a long time. And right after I had Will, I made a list of things that I wanted to do. And running a 5K was one of them. Actually, starting this channel was one of them as well. So it's kind of fun to see everything come into fruition and to be able to do it. So definitely if you want to run a 5K, you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And I'm actually pretty excited too because I want to run another one. I want to train more, take more time, make more effort and do it. So I'll keep you guys all updated with that. Today I wanted to talk about something that caused me a lot of stress, and even to this day still causes me a lot of stress, and it is how to get your baby to sleep through the night. I know as a new mom, I compared myself a lot to other moms and other babies, and I think that's something that mothers, we can kind of get ourselves in trouble for that because we spend our time comparing and thinking, oh, my dog's joined us. We spend all of our time thinking, well, how come my friend's kid can sleep for this amount of time? How come my kid can't do this? How come, and whatever. We know how we all are as women, right? So I wanted to give you a few tips that I know helped me. And to this day, my son isn't the most amazing sleeper. That's just how it is. And I think I wanted to stress that as well, is that some babies are amazing sleepers and other babies, they just get squirmy and they wake themselves up and they don't know how to self-soothe like my baby. So no baby is perfect at sleeping. Some babies are, but just know that you're not alone if your baby can't sleep through the night all the time. So here are some of my tips. The first thing that I did, of course, was research on the internet. What do I need to do? And there were so many websites, there were so many books, and I bought 2 books. The first book I bought was Babywise, and that's like famous. Everybody loves Babywise. I bought that, but I didn't like it. I was reading it and it was stressing me out because it made me feel like in some ways I was a bad mom because I didn't want my baby to cry it out. And I know that that's something that's very personal to people. Some people believe that crying it out is okay. I, on the other hand, I can't let my baby cry it out for long periods of time just because it just breaks my heart. And I know that that can cause a lot of controversy because some people are totally against what I believe, but this is just what worked for me. So I didn't like Babywise. I thought it was too strict on, okay, when it's this time, you have to put your baby down. So I didn't really like it as much. So I asked my friends what they liked, and a book that they liked was Healthy Sleep Habits, Happy Child. And I will put a link, or I will put down below all the names of the books and the authors and everything so you can look it up on Amazon. Definitely buy books on Amazon. They're so much cheaper than at the store. But I really liked this book a lot because it kind of gave you some room. It wasn't so strict as I felt Babywise was. And even going off of this, I didn't do exactly, but I noticed that as I was starting to follow what my son's cues were, when I could notice that he was tired, and when I tried doing, a lot of different things, then he started getting better. So I liked this book a lot better than Babywise. But that's just my personal opinion. Don't get mad at me. Another thing that really helps trying to get your baby to sleep through the night, besides just reading those books, is doing a routine. So at a certain time every night, get your baby calmed down, turn the TV down or put them in a different room with you, take them to their bedroom or whatever, and then take them to the bathroom, give them a bath. When I was really trying hard with Will because he was waking up quite often because I think he just was chunky and he just liked to eat a lot. But I use this Johnson & Johnson bedtime bath because it has lavender in it, and it says that studies have shown, or it says that it's clinically proven to help babies sleep better. So I was like, okay, maybe this will help him sleep better. And you know what? It really did. I started noticing that he was sleeping for longer stretches of time. He was never like 12-hour stretch sleeper. He never has been. But I noticed that helped a lot. So if you're dying and you want to know, try this and see if that helps. You can get the lotion or use this bath gel and try that. And then after the bathtub, you can put lotion on them, the same kind of lotion. You can massage them, read them a story, get them really cuddly. I know Will has this really soft blanket that I'd always wrap around him, and then I fed him. and feeding him usually put him to sleep when he was really young. So then I could, put him into his crib and then walk out quietly. Another tip is we have a fan in his bedroom, so it kind of muffles out any noise outside of the bedroom. So that helped him too. I think it was just kind of like a soft, they always talk about how important it is to kind of have like white noise there. So we always had a fan going, and I think that helped a lot too. And of course, you want to make sure before you put your baby down that they have a clean diaper, that they're fed, and then they won't wake up as often because, they're kind of taken care of. So I started getting stressed out a lot when my son was about 3 to 4 months old, because I started reading that, okay, at 3 months, at this time, babies should be sleeping for 5 hours. And at 6 months, they can be sleeping for 9 to 12 hours. And Will was not doing any of that. So it kind of scared me. But it just started to work after a while. Since I didn't really believe in the crying out method, what I would do was I would put him down, and he loves to be held, and he has always loved to be held. To this day, he loves to be held. So it was always hard for me to put him down, because the second I'd put him down in his crib, he would wake up. But in the middle of the night, I would go in, kind of pat him, and he would still cry because he liked to be held. So I'd pick him up and hold him for a couple minutes and then put him down again. And the key is, as well, is to train your child to fall asleep on their own. And by that, I mean putting your baby down when they're drowsy, not wide awake, because sometimes obviously they're going to scream, but when they're drowsy but not asleep. And sometimes you can't help it, obviously, if you feed them, but then they'll kind of learn to put themselves to sleep. And a problem that I had with Will was he did not like binkies or pacifiers or anything like that. And he doesn't like his thumb, so nothing could comfort him. So I would just go in, hold him for a minute. If he was hungry, if I noticed it had been a really long time since he had had food last, and I would feed him, I'd check his diaper. If you do change their diaper, if they have a really messy diaper, don't turn on all the lights or anything like that. Make sure it's just kind of calm and quiet still, and don't sit there and talk to them out loud. Just be really calm and soothe them. You can sing lullabies, just make it calm so that they can just go back to sleep again. I could do like a 5-hour video on my experience with trying to get my son to go to sleep. And honestly, it wasn't until like 2 months ago that he started sleeping for 9 hours at a time. And even then, he started waking up all over again because he just got 4 new teeth. So you just have to kind of be forgiving and know that some babies can sleep for long stretches of time, other babies can't, and it's okay either way. And I know that it takes time and it takes work, but you just have to be patient with your child and just know that, they can sleep for longer stretches, and different things work for different people. I know this is what has worked for me. Just doing a routine, just going in and comforting them. And it just got to the point where sometimes it's just once a night, and now he's usually pretty fine without his teething, that is. But if you guys have any questions or comments, I have a feeling that there are going to be a lot of comments on this video of what things have worked for you. I know, once again, crying it out works for some people, but it didn't work for me, because I kind of let him cry for a really, really long time, and he still wouldn't go to sleep. He just wanted to be comforted. So let me know what things have worked for you, what books have worked for you, websites, tricks, anything like that. I really want this I'm a Mommy thing to be something that we can help other women. We can help each other, because I know some women are desperate. You really, really want your kid to fall asleep. You want sleep. You need sleep. So here are just some ideas, and I hope that this simple video helped you guys just a little bit. You can email me, as always, at imamommyofone@gmail.com. I think that's it for now. I hope you guys have a wonderful, happy Monday. Talk to you later. Bye.